What's up, everyone? Today is September 11th, and I wanted to put together this small tribute video in honor of all the lives that were lost on September 11th. My first trip to New York was actually 2 months after 9/11, which I believe was November 20th. I know a lot of people were afraid to fly at that time, and things were definitely crazy at the airport. It took me about an hour and a half to 2 hours just to get through security, and I had to do it all again when I switched flights to get to New York, and it was the same way on the way back. It was all worth it. I had an excellent time in New York, and I took some photographs which I wanted to share with you. Fortunately, I didn't have a digital camera at the time, so I'm going to show you the still shots that I do have. This first picture was taken on the streets of New York, and there is literally walls everywhere of flowers and memorabilia and pictures of lives that were lost on 9/11. So it was an excellent time to be sightseeing, but at the same time you were surrounded with all the tragedy. So it was definitely a mood of mixed emotions. I didn't take too many pictures out of respect for the lives that were lost, so I only have a few to show you here. This next photograph was taken in a subway station. Again, it was very large walls. This one was mainly missing persons because people were still missing and they didn't know what had happened to their loved ones, because of course some people did go missing that weren't in the Twin Towers. You know, there was people on the streets at the time, of course, and in buildings that worked around the Twin Towers. So it was like you were in a museum outside, and it was all surreal. It was pretty crazy. Of course, the next pictures I'm going to show you guys are of Ground Zero. I do apologize for the quality. These pictures were taken around 7 o'clock at night, so from what you can see, it's pretty dark. But these are what's left of the Twin Towers. You couldn't really get too close to Ground Zero. The one thing I did notice were the buildings around Ground Zero, you know, broken glass. A lot of the buildings were still covered in dust, and the other thing that crossed my mind obviously was the businesses that were surrounding the Twin Towers were obviously going to be shut down for several weeks or months. Like I tell everybody, it was like being on the set of a movie. The next picture I'm going to show you guys, on a lighter note, was just a crowd in New York. Of course, this was around like November 20th, so Christmas was in high gear. The Christmas tree and the lights were up. It still was an exciting place to be, and I was happy to see how many people were still there supporting New York and the holiday. But I think a lot of people actually went to New York specifically to support what was going on. It was great to be there and support that. I did also get to check out Phantom of the Opera while I was there. That was my first time ever seeing it. I've been in love with it ever since. If you haven't seen it, I recommend you go check it out. The one thing I do remember from seeing Phantom of the Opera is at the very end, the actors specifically telling us, "Thank you for coming. If it wasn't for you, we'd not still have jobs." So they were happy that we were there, you know, supporting what they were doing. Another thing, I did not get to see the Statue of Liberty while I was there because it was closed, obviously due to terrorist threats. I did, however, get to go see it a few years later. It's definitely not as big as it looks in the movies. I want to show you one last photograph. This was taken actually in San Francisco. I went there 2 weeks after them, and obviously the aftermath of 9/11 had been affecting everybody in every state. This is actually a flag that was created and put on front of a building in San Francisco, so I just wanted to show you guys that. Next up, I'm going to play a song called I Miss You. This is an unreleased song that was supposed to be on my first album, A New Way. It didn't make the cut just because it didn't fix with the mix, and I didn't think it was my best work. But I thought it would be good for today, and I hope you guys like it. Again, our thoughts and prayers will always go out to you, New York, and all the people that were lost in the Pentagon. Stay tuned afterwards for some more information.
I miss you so much.
May God bless the victims, their families, and America.
I feel the pain, it's deep inside. I try to run, I try to hide, but the void is killing me, and the night I don't wanna see. Nobody wants to be alone. Everybody needs a home. Everybody needs a friend. Tell me that you'll be there till the end.
brain center. Jumping out. They don't know what to do.
In case I don't see you again, I want to let you all know that I love you very, very much.
Oh, I miss you.
There was a trailer for Spider-Man that most of you probably haven't ever seen that features the two towers. Again, our thoughts and prayers go out to you guys, and God bless.
Clint, shut her down.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain calm. Get your head down, get your head down. It'll all be over in about 30 seconds. Go, 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 go! Clear! Okay, go, come on! Go, 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 go! The candy from a baby. Yeah.